Opetaia coming home to Australia for a world title fight?
It's everything. You know, like Jai, he hasn't fought here over 2 years. You know, Jai's been around the world. He's fought against, you know, the best cruiserweights available. So yeah, this is massive for Jai and massive for Australian sport. You know, like this particular fight is a mandatory IBF world title. So he has to have that mandatory fought by the 20th of January. So that's why it's sort of a little rush, but you know, it's a good opportunity to bring Jai back to Australia and show the Australian public a world-class event.
Yeah. Do you feel he's Australia's best fighter now, Mick?
Mate, he's definitely Australia's best fighter. He's not only Australia's best fighter, he's one of the best fighters around the world. So, you know, he is the champion, the king of the cruiserweights. Everyone knows that. He's the baddest cruiserweight on the planet as we speak. Yeah, but this hasn't happened overnight. You know, Jai's worked on this for a very long time. You know, as the amateur, he was 16 when he went to the Olympics. Never been done before. You'll never see it again. So, yeah, he's always been there, you know, as one of the best, you know, amateurs going around. Now one of the best professionals. But yeah, no, he's definitely you know, the best, you know, fighter in Australia, if not around the world.
Yeah. It's a great history here too, isn't there, Mick, where he fought for his world title here 2 years ago, and it was a pretty momentous night for what he did.
Night, yeah. Look, it was a packed out crowd. You know, Jai, as everyone knows, he broke his jaw in the 3rd round on the left and the 9th round on the right side. So he went full 12 rounds and won the fight against, you know, one of the best cruiserweights in the last 10 years in Maris Breedis. So yeah, look, you know, Jai, you know, you know, he definitely deserves to come back to Australia and fight in front of his friends and family and the boxing fans here in Australia.
What do you know of his opponent, Mick, Cinkara?
Yeah, Cinkara, you know, he's 22-0, so he's the real deal. He's 22-0. He's won by 18 knockouts, so he's a knockout artist. You know, it is a mandatory, so we've been told to fight this guy. It's not like we've chose this opponent. So as a mandatory, you know, we've obligated to do that fight, you know, before the 20th of January. Otherwise, Jai will be stripped as before. And as we all know, you know, even with Jai's world title belt around his waist, it's hard to get guys in the ring now. So without a belt, it's going to be really tough to get someone in the ring to fight Jai.
Do you think he's...
Well, since his last fight here, Tim's fought a couple of times on the Gold Coast, have big crowds. Do you feel there's a big appetite for these big fights on the Gold Coast?
Yeah, look, January 8th is the date on the Gold Coast here at the Convention Centre. Now that's the week of the Magic Millions. The Gold Coast will be buzzing. Look, it's going to be one of the biggest sporting events of the year in 2025. But yeah, definitely, you know, the Gold Coast should be the Las Vegas of boxing here in Australia. And I don't think there's any better place to be in January than the Gold Coast.
Do you think, Mick, would you like to see Jai get more support here in Australia, because he's one of the great athletes we've got? Like,
Yeah,
do you think...
it's a shame. You know, Jai deserves, you know, to be recognised as one of the best athletes in Australia. He's yeah, he's done a lot of work behind the scenes. Like, people don't understand how hard Jai works. Like, Jai works, you know, he's in the gym three times a day, every day, and people don't see that and the grind. He talks about it when he gets interviewed and things like that, but people don't get it, and he deserves it, and he deserves to be recognised here in Australia as one of the best athletes, yeah, of our generation, definitely, 100%.
All good? It's good, Mick.